there and welcome to Lorena's Labyrinth today. Today we're going to be talking about the angel Jamaerah, but before we do, I just want to acknowledge the people that are watching the video. If you're a returning repeat visitor, thank you so much for your ongoing support, and I really hope that you do find content on this channel that is beneficial or helpful to you in some way, shape or form. If you're a newbie to the channel, thank you very much. I hope that you do subscribe and you become a regular member of or regular visitor, and that you also are able to gain something of substance. If you're a newbie though, just a reminder, I've created videos on the hierarchy and how I became involved, if you like, with angel energy and that kind of thing, my personal journey of why I no longer believe. I actually feel that I know that angels exist because I've had confirmation for me. But that's all on that other video, so I'm not going to go into that now. What I'm going to say is just the reminder, which I say on every video that I do, when it comes to the way angels manifest, they are genderless. They are not actually male or female unless they're seraphim or cherubim angels. The rest of them, and even then, actually, I need to clarify here, just because the seraphim and the cherubim present or manifest as feminine or masculine, they still are genderless. Gender is a concept, it's a biology for procreation, and this doesn't apply to the angelic realm because they're light beings. They don't need to procreate. So they will manifest in whatever way, shape, or form is comfortable to us. So, for instance, if you found the concept of having an angel of faith as a male, then they would present in the feminine form. And equally, the names that I use, they are ones that I have taken and I've credited people in my introductory videos on the channel from different learnings, if you like. And for me, it's about personalizing that connection with Source Creator and the light beings. So where I'm going with this anyway is the fact that in this image here, yes, I like to draw upon the images that have got angel wings like a bird, but when they do manifest, if you are fortunate enough, blessed enough, or got to that stage where your clairvoyant gifts open and you can actually see the light beings, they don't actually necessarily manifest with the bird wings. They have a winged aura, it's a light aura, but the wings are not like a bird's wing. It's because they're a light body, let's be real, it's just an aura, and their auras tend to be tall and more cylindrical than the human aura, which is egg-shaped. But anyway, enough of that. Getting back to the purpose of this video today we're going to be looking at Jamaerah, who is the angel of faith. Within the context of the angelic hierarchy, he's one of what is called the second order manifesting angels. And we've discussed this in previous videos because this particular order includes for example, other angels such as the angel of knowledge, the angel of truth, angel of beauty, and another one, the angel of communication. And we'll be talking about her in the next couple of weeks. I've got a few other videos in between. Excuse me, I'm a bit out of puff because I just had to do a run, temporary, just around the house. But anyway, getting back to it, with the angelic orders, it's kind of a shared task that they all work towards if they are part of a certain order. And then because everything to do with angels is about teamwork, and so within that order you have angels such as Jamaerah who have a specific task and role and function within the angelic hierarchy. What else can I tell you about this? Just that this particular order, if you do have your gifts open up and you can see them, they do tend to have a golden body, not a golden aura, but more of a golden body. Their wings obviously are potentially more expansive than some of the other orders. And as a general mission that is for all of them, they're part of helping a person to find personal truth, refine visions that are sent to them from the heart angels, and to be able to turn truth into knowledge. I mean, that's more sort of directed towards Raziel, actually, the angel of knowledge. But generally speaking, yeah, to see the beauty of life, At the end of the day, whatever role an angel does, their primary focus is to help us reconnect with the eternal aspect of self, to the creator essence of the divine, and love of the creator, by whatever name that you want to call the creator. For some people, it's God, others, Allah, whatever name you apply to the God, the creator, in your language or terminology. So, before I go into the specifics of Jamaerah's role within the angelic order, I actually want to draw your attention to the fact that I have created him as a male in the image that I've got here. And this is largely because I have applied my understanding of energy in as far as you have polarities, there is either male or female. And the masculine, or when I say male or female, I'm talking about masculine or feminine energy. If we're talking about the Chinese feng shui, we would be talking about yin yang. Okay, so it's masculine or feminine. Now, to me, I associate Jamaerah with the masculine type energy because it's very much about the doing. Okay, so his specific task is actually to create the space to hold that space for your vision to manifest. And to try and simplify it, it is like you would be, say, in an ideal world, you would get a divine inspiration, that light bulb moment, which is, I know what I need to do. I need to do X and Y. This is going to be a really good thing. It's going to be beneficial to myself. It's going to help other people. I feel like I'm on my mission. This is my divine plan. And now I want to manifest this goal. So let's say you were attempting to manifest a business goal or whatever. You would then, through the course of your desire, because you're passionate about this goal that you're attempting to achieve, sorry, I think I said achieve. I might have dropped an A off there just because I'm excited. But whatever it is that you're trying to achieve, you're passionate about. So that passion kind of is projected from your heart chakra because it's a divine thing. And it goes to the heart angels who receive it, right? They receive this desire and dream that you want to create and manifest in the earthly form. It sounds simple, and it is, but it's complex, because everything's simple and complex. So what happens is they receive the vision, and this all happens pretty well instantaneously, okay? They get the vision and they then send it to the manifesting angels, such as Jamaerah, who actually is probably one of the first ones to pick it up, because he then holds the space. Before a manifestation can occur, that vision has got to be held. It's like, what is it we're trying to achieve? So I guess if we were going to even simplify it further, what we would say is that the heart angels pick up the vision, tell Jamaerah, and if he was an artist and running an art class or whatever, they would say, listen, we've got some clients, they want to work with canvas and they want to use oils. He then gets the material and the elements necessary to actually put this project in order. So it would be like him going out, getting the canvases and the paints and maybe a couple of easels, I don't know. But either way, he puts some ingredient into this and holds the space for the other people to actually refine that vision. So we're going to talk about how that works now. So the beauty of a video is that you can actually rewind it and replay it if it all gets a bit confusing. Okay, so to put this into perspective, his messages are around when we're attempting to manifest, everything is energetic. It is energy, it is light matter or a light substance. And it's held within being a bit fluffy about it, the loving embrace of the eternal, the creator God, as I said, by whatever name you use. When this energy or substance becomes energized through the force of your desire and your willingness to create something, it starts to spin. This energy starts to move, it shifts, it rotates, and it starts spinning around. Because it's energetic, it then attracts the visions of the creator. So initially, when you have your first little light bulb moment, you might be thinking, that'd be a good idea. I want to do a business, but you haven't quite thought it out. Okay, so, this is the first stages. So it starts to project, and that desire to create attracts when we're open to it, the visions of the creator, when we're talking about co-creation, because this is the idea of actually raising our vibration and reconnecting with the creator the eternal so that we can co-create and we fulfill our divine plan and purpose in life, if you like. So that desire that emanates from you then speeds up, okay? And how would I explain this? I guess probably the best way is as it speeds up, it starts to gather more substance, okay? Now, the vortex is not just energy, it's a force of energy. So the more desire that comes from the heart, okay, so it's not about head stuff here, it's about heart stuff. The more desire that is put into the vision, the wider this vortex becomes. So the angel of vision, who is an angel by the name of Pashar, that's what I call him, is responsible for clarifying and condensing this desire into a vision, obviously under the direction of the Creator. And it's still that dream, okay? It's still not got any real substance to build on it yet for the manifestation process. It's purely a vision. So this is where Jamaerah comes in. His responsibility is to hold that space, to hold that vision so that that vision can be refined, and so that other angels can come in and perfect the vision. And not only that, the other task that, and I might be jumping ahead here, I think I am. So before I go into that bit, I'll just remind you that when we're talking about energetic matter, we're talking about light energy, we're talking about a substance that holds atomic matter that obviously cannot be seen with the naked eye. It does carry the forces of gravity as well, and these atoms that we have in the atmosphere, the celestial atmosphere and that kind of stuff, is required so that a vision can manifest within the earthly context. So it's at this point, once the atomic matter is being added to this vortex of energy, that the manifestation process is really commencing. And it's at this point too, once you've, I guess it's like turning around and saying, if you were making a cake and you've gone and got your bowl instead of your canvases with the last scenario, you've gone and got your bowl, you've got your ingredients and that kind of thing, but everybody's got a certain skill. So one angel will step up because they're the expert at perhaps cracking an egg into a bowl. Another one's really good with a whisk or whatever. They all jump in and they're part of this. So for this manifestation, the vortex to speed up, it needs to become vibrant. We're going to be talking about an angel called Galgaleel in the near future as well. He is the angel of vibration, and he will enter this process once the ingredients are there. Once Jamaerah has put the ingredients into this energetic vortex, then Galgaleel comes in and speeds up this vibration, and this adds feelings and depth to the vision. It's no longer just a vision and a pretty picture. It's starting to get some depth. It's getting some substance, and it's becoming ready to be projected back on the earth plane. Goodness me, I'm stumbling over my words today. Just be aware that through this creation process and manifestation process, there's an ongoing process of refinement, an ongoing process of magnetic attraction being added to it as far as the atomic matter goes, and with this manifestation or the energy vortex being sped up all the time. So if you put it into perspective and really think about it, this is, I think, where I have the capacity to be overwhelmed. When I take the time out to reflect on how much work goes in from the other side to help us live our earthly lives, it's kind of amazing. You know what I mean? Everything that we create is an absolute blessing when we are working well and in partnership with the angels, because every manifestation, incidentally, will carry the essence of the Creator, the Eternal, with it when it is created through divine eyes. It's all a bit complex. I can't wait until we can do lives. Divine eyes, divine vision, through the eyes of love, through the eyes of love, care, compassion. So this might clarify the point I was making before about divine vision, is that basically the wisdom of Jamaerah is that atoms are living entities. What he adds towards this manifestation process when he's holding the space is that they're living entities created from love, and basically destructive thoughts and feelings can alter the rate and the speed of movement of the atomic particles. And when the atomic particles become slow, the vibration becomes what we call dense or low. And it is when the energy through the atomic particles is moving slowly and lowly, I guess, for a better description. This is when illness can occur and people can start to show signs of aging and start to appear to be depleted, or certainly experience feelings of depletion, perhaps fatigue and stuff like that. So the wisdom is that, positive love-based activities permit for the perfect vibration or the perfect speed of the energy to occur, and that we all as individuals, we have conscious control over our thoughts and emotions, and as part of healing ourselves and maintaining optimal health within our body. I like to think of it as I read it somewhere many years ago, that our bodies are the temple of the gods or God, and we should treat our bodies as if they are the temple of God. We are a living manifestation of the divine and the eternal, and so we therefore would be wise to treat ourselves with a little bit of respect and to just hold the divine idea. That's to see with the eyes of love, to remain compassionate and kind and non-judgmental about ourselves and about other people. And that will help to keep our own energy vibration running fast. I try to remember when I'm doing these videos that some of the people that will be watching these videos, they will be familiar with the terminology, and then maybe there will be new people that visit the channel that aren't familiar. So if you're familiar with that and you feel like I'm hammering content home that doesn't need to be hammered home for you, can you please just bear in mind there might be other people that this is all new content for. They may never have come across it, and to try and define and articulate and express some of these concepts can actually be challenging, certainly for me in my own language. So basically, the advice and guidance by Jamaerah is really choose carefully that which you wish to desire, or that you would like to manifest. Be aware of how your thoughts and emotions are going to impact upon the manifestation process, and to strive to break free of self-imposed limitations or limiting thoughts. Also, to bypass the psychic realms of chaos and confusion is another big one, because when people focus so much on things like the clairs or the psychic clairs, they tend to actually bypass the connection because they're so busy trying to interpret what it is that they're seeing with their six senses, if you like, that they actually will quite often miss the essence, if you like, the creator. So basically he's saying, look, just shift past that, put your focus and attention on the creator, and to receive the visions and the divine idea, and then have a faith that you will be guided step by step towards the fulfillment of your divine plan. And that's the important thing. And we're going to be I've got a lot of videos that I'm working on at the moment, and each one of these videos that I give you will be one that will actually help and assist to get the full understanding of how this magic works and how to basically achieve your goal of connection. So basically, here's just a couple of suggestions on what you might do if you were going to invoke his energy, if you want to invoke him specifically. Just a reminder that you would always call upon the creator first, then the particular angel that you're trying to work with their energy. And what you would do is basically invoke his support. I think we could use a general one here. There's not necessarily an invocation for every single angel that we put up, but I try to be a little bit creative myself. But you could invoke his support in manifesting from a space of love, divine ideas that will benefit yourself and others. That might be a good one to do. Yeah, anyway, if you can think of one, pop one up so that we can all see it. And in all honesty, it could quite simply be a case of, if it was somebody that knew physically that had a body, you wouldn't think twice about picking up the phone and saying to them, hey, look, I just want to thank you very much for your contributions to X and Y or whatever. You could quite simply do that. Just send thoughts of love and gratitude towards Jamaerah in acknowledgement of his contributions to your life. That's another option. For now, though, however, I'm going to keep this video short because I don't think it needs a lot of conversation. I invite you to put your comments up. If you would like for us to do a discussion, hopefully we can do lives in the not too distant future and we can have a chat about it. If there's a topic that you're interested in, let me know. For now, though, I'm going to say thank you very much for being part of my journey today. Love you, leave you, catch you on the next video. Bye-bye for now.